The CEO of Spotify has admitted that laying off 1,500 people had a larger impact on operations than he anticipated. Of course, I can only speak to the engineering side of things, but I'm not surprised that this happened. And just listen to this quote from the article. Today, we still have too many people dedicated to supporting work and even doing work around work, rather than contributing to opportunities with a real impact. So the misconception here is that we can just develop software and just leave it there. That's not how it works. The more code we have, the harder it is to add new code. And also, this work around work often comes from previous bad decisions that are biting us now. So the solution should be obvious. Don't hire too many people so you don't have to lay them off later. But even if you come to that point where you need to downsize, keep in mind that just reducing the workforce isn't going to solve the problem. You will still have all that work around work. What you need to do is get rid of some of your technical debt. One option is to clean up the code base, but it takes a lot of effort. But there is another option, which is reviewing what are the features that we actually still need. Because often a lot of the features that we built turned out not to be successful. So what we can do is remove features, discontinue them, and remove the code so that we don't have to maintain that code. Just to give you a metaphor, if you are managing a portfolio of homes and if you have a lot of stuff maintaining those houses and cleaning them, it's not enough to just lay off this personnel. You also need to think about which houses are not worth keeping anymore and maybe selling some of those properties. I also want to point out a more humane alternative to laying people off, because you can also downsize by reducing work hours. I'm a big believer in the 4-day work week. When I started working 4 days a week, my productivity in those 4 days actually increased. So instead of laying people off, you can first try and offer the opportunity to move to a 4 or 3-day work week at a reduced salary. If you're lucky, a lot of people will take the offer, and then you will get the increased productivity in that shorter period of time, but also you keep around the talent that built your software, so you are not losing knowledge that is hard to build back up once you want to hire again. This also gives you the opportunity to later ask people to start working again full-time. And finally, and most importantly, when you give this option to people, it's a lot less demoralizing. By providing a part-time opportunity, you are building up tremendous goodwill on the part of your employees.